The most significant people in my lives are my parents, my siblings, my significant other, and a few of my best friends. With extended family, of course. Um, for those people in my lives, I have found myself wanting to express my admiration and appreciation in different ways. Because I've always been creative and I found myself drawn to the arts, and I enjoy drawing and painting myself and always adding my own spin to creations, I've used those skills and put them towards gift giving, what I call a thinking of you gift. They end up being spontaneous. They're never planned. However, when I do give people these gifts, the expressions on their face have made me realize that this is my talent. What I've gained from gift giving, I've gained a lot, truthfully. I've learned how to pick apart something and create this beautiful creation out of simply nothing. A lot of times, when it came to the holidays, I would find myself stuck in the store, not really wanting to give someone something that they can just buy on their own. So, as I've mentioned, that's when I put my skills to use. A few examples of what I've made in the past years. For my mom, on her birthday, I put together an iMovie. What that iMovie consisted of was a lot of photos and old videos from her past life, her wedding, as well as my siblings and our home videos. As I put them all together, it was definitely a very sentimental movie and it made me tear up. When I gifted it to her, I couldn't have imagined the expressions that she let out. They were so vulnerable and genuine, which truly meant a lot to me because I put in a lot of effort with editing, cutting, and adding music. Another gift I've made before for my boyfriend. He is in the business field, so I have made him initial cufflinks so that he can wear cufflinks and they have his initials on them. I have also created a record before, and it sounds kind of funny. However, the process of it was super simple, and I just put songs on this record, created the cover of the album, and that was also a gift. Lastly, another gift was for my best friend, and hers was a laptop case. The top of the laptop case had a plethora of photos ranging from college friends, home friends, scenery pictures, family, everything that she loves. And I put them together so that the colors matched and it looked beautiful. Needless to say, I am very attentive when it comes to these projects. Because they're so unique, I love to make sure and I ensure that they come out to the best ability that they can come out to. I am creating them myself, so I always want to make sure that whatever I'm giving someone is my best work, is something I'm proud to produce and show them myself. With putting all of the energy and time and creativeness into these no, not products, putting into these sentimental gifts, I've realized that it is reciprocated. That feeling is very genuine, and when someone receives it, their expression on their face is just simply indescribable. It is almost a magical feeling being able to impact somebody that much with something I created out of nothing. The process of it, of course, is long and tedious. However, I enjoy this myself. I enjoy going into the stores and picking all of the stickers, the accessories, whatever it may be for this project to be successful and meaningful. Because the projects are so meaningful to me, they're meaningful to the person I'm giving them to, and they can carry it with them throughout their life. I have many talents, I will say. Most of them are in consideration with sports. I've been very athletic my whole life, I've danced for 14 years. I've played softball, I've played volleyball, I've played basketball. I've played a lot, and I enjoy being active. However, I found that those talents were very geared towards myself and my progress and how I was succeeding. And although those are great feelings and they add to the team and make myself successful in the game, I never found it impacting other people's lives. Of course, my family and friends around me were cheerful and joyous when I succeeded in the sport. However, once I figured out that I can put my creativity towards these gifts, that's when I truly found my passion. I don't think I would ever go back to gift giving that is not meaningful, especially since I do it with no warning when I give these gifts. I usually just show up when I have the gift and I tell them to close their eyes and then I present it to them. Usually I get the statement of, you didn't have to spend the money on me. And those are very common things to say when someone usually just presents you with a gift. However, I always reassure them that if I didn't want to, I wouldn't have to. When it comes down to these unique gifts, I never put money into the equation. For me, my equation for these is a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of innovation, and a whole lot of happiness. That's what for me creates these so sentimental items very meaningful. A lot of people in my life, they also are they're in awe when they see these creative gifts I come up with, because most of them, they're not gifts you think of off the top of your head. For example, like the record album. Usually if someone is looking for a gift, they would go into the store. And however, I found that to mean less to me. And if I can buy it at a retail store, I know the person can buy it themselves. So overall, this gift giving has taught me that when I do good and I find what makes me feel good, that carries out into my everyday life, and that carries out into my relationships with my family, my friends, and my personal relationships. This is also how I express my gratitude and how I put effort into my relationships, because ultimately it takes two to tango, and this is just a short way of how I show my love and appreciation for people in my life.